All right, hey Shrek, how you doing? Great to be here today. Thanks for having me back. I kind of like what you're doing. It's a great idea to get everybody kind of thinking in terms of how to be the best you can be on game day. And game day can be either, like you said, for a big trip or for a competition. So some of the things that I do, first off, I do something every day, and that's just kind of my lifestyle. And that's something every day. It can be running, it can be going to the gym, it can be on an elliptical, it can be a stationary bicycle, it can be a rowing machine. But I do something every day, and I try to go for 30 minutes. So, for example, if I go to the gym, I go to the gym maybe 2 days a week, and I hit every body part. I do 3 sets of 15 reps, kind of a medium weight, not so 15 reps is easy, it's not hard, it's just I do it a couple days a week, and it really does make a difference on making me stronger. I do yoga. I go to yoga twice a week, and the yoga I go to, it's called rocket yoga or power yoga. I'm not super flexible. I'm getting more flexible as time goes on, but I'm not like a yogi. But the cool thing about yoga is that it does make you stronger, it does make you more flexible. It does help your breathing and helps increase your chest, I guess your chest cavity, because you're taking big breaths and doing moves while you're holding your breath and letting it, breathing in and out. It's a lot of good stuff in yoga. I really believe in it. Another great thing is just getting in the water every time you can. I mean, if you have, I'm lucky I get to dive about 1 day or 2, sometimes 2 days a week, and I count those as my fitness days. So you get a couple days diving, a couple days yoga, a couple days in the gym, and then anything in between I run. I run 2 or 3 times a week for 30 minutes. So that overall program that I'm on is basically my lifestyle program. I do it all the time, so that I'm never that far off from being in peak shape. If I want to really peak, I just increase the intensity of what I'm doing for a couple months before something like that, like a big competition. But basically, I can show up with this level of fitness that I have right now, and be ready to go. And that's important, to be close to where you want to be. So get a pencil and paper, write down what it is you want to do, come up with a program. I gave you a couple ideas, but make your own program. But just do something every day. I think that's important. Talking about gear prep, obviously you don't want to show up to the competition with the rotten bands, a bent shaft, and a twisted flopper. Have all your gear all nice and tight and that sort of thing. But the big thing for the gear, I find, is to have a checklist. And my checklist is something I've been doing for years. And before every trip, before every competition, I have in my computer, I have an Excel spreadsheet for basically every competition I've ever done, for every trip I've ever been on. And it has every piece of gear that I brought on the trip. And what I do at the end of the trip, I delete gear that I didn't need or wasn't useful. And then I add on stuff that I didn't have that I could have used. And so my checklist is really fine-tuned, for every place that I go. And the cool thing too, when a group of us go somewhere, a competition or on a trip, we share those checklists. So I share mine and they share theirs, and we all kind of mind meld the whole thing together, so that our gear, we're not missing anything. Everything we have is right and tight. And I think having a checklist is a big part of it. I hope this stuff helps you guys, and I hope everybody, listening today, is going to take their diving to the next level. Competitions and international trips, or just dive vacations are a way to do it, because you really think about what it is you're doing, and you want to be the best you can be on that given day. So let's be the best we can be. Cheers.